here in Ohio, and we're at beautiful Atwood Lake. And this is Real Fishing with Tiger 180. If you look down yonder, see there's a nice cove down there to this big lake. A lot of fallen trees, so we got heavy rocks. There's a lot of cover in here, some deep water. And today we're using a couple things. We're using minnows, and we've only had a couple hits on that, so haven't actually hooked nothing. I had a Terminator spinnerbait earlier with 2 willow blades on it and a skirt on it. It was nice. Big bass, followed it all the way to the rocks. He left, but then again we're trying to fish through the hottest part of the day at the time. Now it's about almost 7 and it's feeding frenzy time. So this here is one of my favorites. This is called a spinnerbait, y'all. This is a spinnerbait with a willow leaf on there, okay? And it has a chartreuse, orange, and it's a red eye. This is to mimic bait fish. That's what this is. This is to mimic a whole bunch of, like a school of fish swimming at the same time. And it causes, you can see that willow blade is like a fish with a red eye. It causes them to think that it's bait fish, so they go chase them. All right, I'm using a light action Zebco RT special series, spider wire, 8-pound diameter, 20-pound test, and we're going to see if we can hook sawguy, walleye, largemouth or smallmouth bass. There's plenty different kind of species of bass and other game fish here in the lake Atwood. So I'm going to cast along this bank right here because I'm not in the boat, so I'm trying not to get hung up. I lost my Terminator spinnerbait, which sucks. Everybody who fishes out there know they're very expensive, so be careful where you fish them. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see if we can hook a largemouth bass off this Strike King. That's the name of the brand, Strike King spinnerbait. All right. So we want to cast it along the shoreline to mimic bait fish swimming along the shore. They feed on bugs and everything else, and they live amongst the bank. So the big fish will come up out of the deep water to smash them on the bank. So we're gonna see if we can get one. Do you know, Tyrese, that maggots crawl in there? That's where that comes from, jar of maggots. Yeah, just to let you know. Or wax worms. Get the maggots for you. Alright, so check both our other bobbers, nothing's happening. And we're gonna get a couple casts and see if we can get a couple bass out of here. So you got different retrieves, and I'll show you about them after I cast one and then reel it in. This retrieve right here is kind of a slow action retrieve, not really slow, it's about a medium retrieve. I want to see, look, there were 2 bass right there that just followed me here. Okay, if y'all was up on the bank, you would have seen that. They just chased us in. All right, so that lets me know they like the color, they like the flash, and they like the flicker of the blade. Also, this blade causes vibration in the water. Fish, they can feel it. So we know they like the color. Once again, a chartreuse orange with the red eye. And the willow blade on there is mimicking a bait fish as well with the red eye, which is a really good presentation. So, we've seen them come in, so maybe we'll try that retrieve again. The medium retrieve, and see if we can get a bigger one. Follow it. Those weren't too big. A little cover, a little brush under there. You can see a little foliage right here, which is good. It's nice and green. Ain't nothing on that one, so we're going to cast again and see if we can change up the spot a little bit and still come back along this bank. See if we can hook it. Now again, I'm using a Strike King spinnerbait, chartreuse orange with the red blood eye. And it has a willow blade, and then it has a regular California blade on it. And we're gonna see what we can cast out this way. See if I can bring one from out there. I've been seeing them jump out there. There's a bass to be caught out here. They'll definitely bite this big. If I'm doing the right presentation. So sometimes they like it really fast, sometimes really slow. Make sure your drag is set properly so you got enough, not too much tension on it. Cast over here. And you just kind of want to just bang your bank. You want to cast in different areas. These different areas are your strike zones. So you guys got any questions? You're live on the air. You're on my show right now. Oh, did you see that? Did you hear it? Okay, we're gonna see if we can do that again. So y'all got any questions or anything you want to ask about? Because you're live, you're on the air. This is Gigi right here. This is on the Tiger 180 show, Real Fishing with Tiger 180. This is Tyrese right here. He's on the Do Better show. Real Fishing, I mean, that's the other show. This one is Real Fishing with Tiger 180. And this is Men at Arms. Y'all say hi to the world. Y'all talking to the world right now.
Hi.
All right.
Hi, everyone.
So these are the guests on my show right now. And I have my very gorgeous, beautiful assistant, Miss Tiffany Chanette. She's doing all the filming. Oh, there was a hit. There was a hit. Yeah, there was definitely a hit. Okay. Oh, yeah. He's trying to hit it again. So obviously, the time of day is good right now. And they like the color. So once I find the right retrieve, I'll pull them out one after another. So that's fine. We're going to find the right spot and the right retrieve. We know they like the color because they've been chasing it. And I just got bit twice. So let's see what happens. Once again, thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. This is Real Fishing with your boy Tiger 180. And I'm here to give you the basics. This is Spinnerbait 101. Okay, let's see if we can pull one out of here. Okay, y'all, tell me where I should cast at. Y'all point to a spot and I'm going to cast at it. Where do you think there's a fish at? Which way? Right here? Right out there?
Yeah, right there.
Where? Right here? So we got to do, everybody pick a spot and then we'll do one at a time.
Over there.
Where? Right here? Okay, we'll start with that one. Tyrese, this is your spot. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. Slow or fast?
Fast.
Fast? We're going to see what happens. We're going to find the retrieve. We're going to find the spot. We're going to catch a big old fish. Big old fish. Big fish like usual. Now, did y'all learn what I was trying to teach y'all about what this spinnerbait, what it's supposed to mimic in the water? What was it, Gigi? You're right. And what does it supposed to look like in the water, though? Huh? That's the color, chartreuse and orange and the red blood eye. But what it's supposed to mimic, check it out, man, Tyrese. What it's supposed to mimic is supposed to look like a school of bait fish swimming. These propellers under the water, it looks like a fish swimming, trying to get away. That's what this looks like too. The way they spin underwater looks like a fish. And so does this part. So it looks like 3 fish trying to get away. All right? That's called a spinnerbait. Okay, so that was your spot. Check our live lures over there. They're way over there. I don't see nothing biting them just yet, but we're gonna let them just naturally float and see what happens. Sometimes that's the best way to catch them. Okay, man of yours was next. Which way? Where?
Over there.
Right here?
Uh-huh.
Hey, watch your heads, y'all. There we go. We cast them over there, is that right? Fast or slow? Fast? Slow? How about medium?
Yes.
Alright, we'll go medium. Alright, up here, get chase fit on that one or a bite. So it's your turn, Gigi. Where we casting? Straight down here? Alright, fast or slow? There you go. Let's see. Ooh. Nice. Fish chasing it right now. He'll bite that skirt. And you can feel it. That's what's so fun about lure fishing is it'll be going really smooth through the water, and all of a sudden you'll feel a tug, the fish is trying to bite it. Right now it's being chased, so you might be onto something. Maybe down the bank, slow retrieve. That might be what we need to do, okay? Okay, it's back on your turn. Tyrese, where we casting at?
Over.
That way? We're going to keep Gigi's retrieve.
Medium.
That work. Medium? Alright, let's see what happens. Also, when you're fishing these spinning baits, you can change your positioning of your lure and the depth of your lure by how you hold your rod. You hold it up, and you can bring it up off the bottom or off the rocks in the shallow parts. You hold it down, and you scrape it against the bottom. And we're hovering right above it. Alright, Maggie. Your turn. Where we casting? Right out here. Let's see what happens. Remember also, ladies and gentlemen, you can fish a spinnerbait several different ways. I could jig it if I want to, which is just bringing your rod up like this and constantly doing the little tick position with your hand. You can just jig it and it just looks like a whole bunch of injured bait fish going like this. To the fish, that's what it looks like to them. To us, it looks like some kind of tool. But it's definitely looks like bait fish to them. This is a jigging technique. It's called the yo-yo technique. Kind of bounce it around, see what happens. So I have a theory. It's worked over the years. We'll see if it works here. This is a new lake for me. I've only actually brought one fish off, and it was a nice panfish, shellcracker, which is a beautiful fish in the bluegill family. So I have a 21 cast theory. So we wait to the pedestrians. That's what we do nicely. So we're gonna do 7 casts in each spot. That's how I do it. Sometimes I'll do 7 here, 7 here, 7 here, 7 here. You know, it takes a few casts. It takes some patience when you're doing lure fishing because you might have to cast a whole bunch of times in order to get it. Y'all think we're gonna catch a fish? What y'all think? Y'all think we're gonna hook something? No? Let's see. Oh, our barbers is going way down there. What do y'all think about going by that tree over there?
Yeah.
You think that might be a good place?
Yeah. What?
That one, it's a big tree under the water right there. That's what that is. And the thing about a tree under the water, a submerged fallen tree, where it's submerged coverage for the fish. The tree brings a lot of different food. It brings protection, and it brings a place where they can come and do their fishing things. So that's a really good place to fish. You just gotta watch it when they come up. So let's try it again. Let's try it now. I have it. So I'm gonna cast by this tree. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go right through the strike zone. The strike zone is right where the fish is holding, which would be, in this case, right around that tree. Every part of that tree. Okay, we're gonna roll right through there and try not to get hung up. The Strike King spinner bait. Did we get? We got it. Good job. Whew. That's the dangerous part about doing spinnerbait fishing. The heavy cover, but you produce so many fish. So we're gonna try it again. You know, that's why we buy multiple lures. Uh-oh, that's not where I wanted to go. But we're gonna, you see how I raise my rod up to bring it up so I can avoid that cover? And you can still get a bite like that. So you raise your rod up, avoid that submerged tree so I don't get hung up, so I get the right position. Let's try it again. And you want to cast your line where you come right beside that tree. Right beside it. That's a real cover right there. Always make sure if you ever see a spinnerbait do this, which will happen sometimes, your blade will get caught on your hook. You don't want to fish it that way because it won't give you the proper action.
You got room for one more?
I do!
You got room for one more in your freezer, man.
What you catch him on, shrimp?
Yeah, shrimp. I was just waiting patiently for that little barber. I mean, my pole to go down.
It did it.
It did.
Go bug.
On that
Dig
shrimp.
the basket.
All right, on that shrimp.
My man. There's my fishing buddy right there, my fishing partner. Welcome to Real Fishing with Tiger 180 right here. This is the live show. That's my buddy Boogie right there. He caught the first fish of the day. Nice catfish. Congratulations, Boog.
Grab that basket.
That's a good job, man. We never actually,
You say something, basket.
yeah, it's right here by the tree. So we live, we on the air, Boog. Can you tell them, I'm doing some spinnerbait, a spinnerbait segment, but can you give them some catfish pointers and tell them how you caught it and what you used?
Let's hey, just wait patiently. I caught it on a piece of shrimp that's been out there for probably about 3 hours right now. You know, they're kind of slow right now, but I mean, you still gotta wait for them. So I mean, just wait and be patient. I mean, and you'll have this.
All
Yeah,
right.
eventually this gonna come. So I think everything is heating up right now.
Yeah, it's that time.
Over there.
And what was the technique that you used? Did you have a bobber? Was you reeling it in and casting it out? What technique did you use?
On the bottom.
You had it on the bottom?
Yeah.
So what would you call that? Tight line?
Yep, tight line.
And what kind of hook do you use? And what kind of weight would you use for something like that? So the audience will know.
It's 2 double shots. Over there.
What size hook did you use?
Size 6.
Perfect. Awesome. Thanks, Boogie. I appreciate you joining.